Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Welcome. So I had to clear the energy with my Palo Santo stick. So fire signs. What up, y'all? Fire in the house. Fire in the hole. Nah. So, first of all, take this time to subscribe to Kiwi's Cards. Like, comment, subscribe to my channel. I'm on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and TikTok. So you guys on Twitter, my handle is Lotus Flower Tarot. All one word. Well, Lotus Flower and then Tarot. So y'all, I'm going to do a Celtic cross for your spread. First of all, I'm going to bring through messages because I feel like this has been working with the other signs. You know, y'all air signs. We got to give y'all different type of hype. So I'm doing the messages from your person. If you don't have a person, it's someone who thinks about you, or someone who you think about, or someone who's connected directly to you. First message is, I pretend that I don't care. So fire signs, your person is saying that they pretend that they don't care. So I do 3 messages from your person, and then I'm going to do your Celtic cross, which is about you. Oh, they don't want to talk. They don't want to talk. Fire signs, what's up? You got them shook. Okay. I wondered how far this would go. So fire signs, they're saying they wondered how far. They pretended they didn't care. They pretend like they don't care because they maybe didn't think this would go too far. But let's move on. They jumbo now. I know you're watching me. Oh. So, fire signs, are you watching them? You playing peekaboo? Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay. So, Celtic cross, let's do this, y'all. Okay. Celtic spread for my fire signs. Thank you so much, Spirit, for each and every message. So where y'all at right now? Where are you at right now, fire signs? Failure, 7 of Pentacles. Fire signs. So this card speaks of Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This card speaks of a person. I don't know. This is so weird because I think I just talked about this card on my Instagram. But this is a person who goes out. Okay, let's say you're going through a blackout, and there's nothing you can do, but you're going outward, outside of yourself to try to fix a problem that's beyond fixing. Because at fire signs, I feel like with the 7 of Pentacles, before anything, even though this card says failure, this card depicts in the normal tarot, not to say this is a normal, but in the first Rider-Waite tarot, this card says a person that's put in effort and now they're ready to reap what they have sown. So it's like, I did this, I built up this, and now I'm ready to see this come into existence. But I don't see anything. I don't see anything. What was all this for? For nothing? This is your energy right now, fire signs. So, but we're gonna see, and I mean, it's all playing out together because you feel like this because your person pretended that they didn't care. Because they didn't know how far this would go. Probably because they didn't know. They didn't know because they couldn't see the effort that you were putting in. They couldn't see that you were actually putting into this. They didn't see that. But now they feel like, but also now that I picked this card up and the energy around it is that you're watching me. Like you're watching me to see what I'm going to do or to see if I'm going to do anything. So fire signs, if you are in your quote unquote stalker mode, which we're not even going to put that out there because I don't believe that y'all know stalkers, but if y'all are watching a person, even if it's because you've invested in them, don't do it. Don't just purposely watch a person. Don't. That's because that has adverse effects. That's not helping at all. How are they to trust you if you don't trust them? Energy in is energy out. And vice versa. So, what is your challenge from Spirit? Oh, that's too many cards. Whew. But I seen the Five of Swords, which means lies, deception, but it's in the upright. So it's like fire signs, you're trying to get a one up on someone. You're trying to win a game when you don't even know if a game's being played. But let's move forward because I'm not casting no blame on anyone. And I want to really explore this energy, fire signs, because I love my fire signs, y'all. And now y'all jumping out all over the place. The moon card, you feel like there's secrets. See, come on, fire signs, we got to do better. Let me get through this reading, please. The cards is everywhere. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay, let's take a chill. Because these cards are all over the place. I can't even shuffle. Now let's get your challenge from Spirit. Considering where you're at right now, where you're feeling like it's a fail, you failed, or this person is a failure to you, whatever. Let's see what your challenge is from the universe. And the moon came out again, and I seen the moon, but I reshuffled. So your challenge is, and by you being a fire sign, fire signs are Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, first of all. But they talk of passion, intuition, which is the moon, knowing, following what you believe and what you feel and what you know to be the right thing. So your challenge is, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, to trust your intuition. Trust your intuition. Even though you feel like this is hopeless, Spirit wants you to trust. Spirit wants you to have trust in yourself, because by the moon card coming up and you're reading, this also is Pisces energy. Even though you feel like you're in the slums right now, you might be deep into something right now, you're going to rise above it. And you know it. And Spirit wants you to channel that inner knowing. Oh, okay, I like that. Past energy for my fire signs. What's your past energy? Too many cards. I guess these, and I seen Lovers, which is the Lovers is Gemini energy. So you may have a choice that you need to make between two people or someone you love or some type of passion you have. One passion over the other. But let's continue forward. Past energy. So past energy is the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so in the past, you felt like maybe when you even met this connection, you feel like things changed for the better. Or you may have had a change in your life with the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is saying things are changing for the better. And you felt that. But you also are in this energy of failure. So you may be feeling like, okay, things changed for the better, but now I feel a sense of failure. Moving forward, fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Moving forward, happiness, 9 of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, 9 of Cups. Moving forward, I feel like you're going to be in a place of happiness, hence the card. You may even have some type of family gathering, barbecue, picnic, where you come together with this person or come together even with new people or people who excite you or people who make you happy. There's probably going to be some drinking, food, everything. Moving forward. After this failure, because it's on top of the blackout and the failure card. So there's happiness definitely coming. I can't say it's with this connection or it's even with the things that you've been through, because this card just has a family and a couple off in the background, but primarily it's just having fun, enjoying you. Okay. And why? Okay, so why is this happening? Okay, now we're going to do the goal. The goal, and then we're going to do why is this happening. So first of all, what's the goal moving forward for my fire signs? Thank you so much. Make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. Kiwi cards, I appreciate you. The goal is the 5 of Wands. This is your energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So, fires are about change. So, the goal moving forward, because this is all about conflict, also competition. But with it being in the goals category, I feel like you want to change all of this battling, all of this back and forth, all of this conflict, all of this jealousy. Because you guys, if you look at this card, it's like, you know, this male and female energy, yin and yang. They're just the same team. So your goal is to work together. I feel like you really do want to change this and work together. So why is this all happening? Fire signs, why is this all happening? Oh my God, these cards are erratic. These cards are over the place, like erratic. Let's see. High Priestess. So, High Priestess. High Priestess. This is all happening because you're listening to your intuition, but your challenge is to listen to your intuition. This is fire signs. I like this because y'all got two of the strongest cards back to back. So even though you think you listen to your intuition, look at this person. This person is laid out like, I'm so showered in my intuition, I can't even hear it. Like, you listening so hard that you listening wrongly. Oh, I hate the glare in this. But guys, can you see this? It's like I'm listening so intensely to my intuition that I'm hearing something else. Because look at the moon card. That was your challenge, to listen to your intuition even through the darkness. So I feel like you're overcome by this darkness, that you're mistaking one for the other. Basically, you're mistaking it. I mean, it's not no coincidence that this is back to back. This is the High Priestess, Pisces energy. I mean, that's the High Priestess. It has all the secrets, so you know it, but you're still looking at this dirt down here, this mud, you're not looking at you emerging from the mud. Your focus still on the mud. That's why this your challenge. And this is all happening. And that's funny, because this card is in the place of this is all happening because you're listening to your intuition, being the High Priestess. But you're listening to the wrong part of it. You're listening. I can't. You can't listen to your intuition wrongly. Not to say the wrong part of it, but you're still only focused here. You gotta know that you're moving out of that. You know that. We know that. You know that. You're moving out of that. So, okay, where you at? Where we going? What we doing? Whew. Strength, Leo energy. Strength. You're trying your hardest to tame these energies, because this is a lion energy. You want to tame the energy, and you're trying to, but it's fierce. So you're fierce. So how can you tame your own energy? That's where you at. Is that why I know you're watching me? Is that why you're watching them? Because you want to tame them and their energy? Outside influences. Outside influences. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, fire signs. And we was going so good. Devil, Capricorn energy. You may be dealing with Capricorn, or Capricorn may be significant in your chart if you know your birth chart, because this card is bound. Outside influences, fire signs, something, someone it got you here. And that's why. That's why you want to be strong, because you're at a point where it's something that got a hold on you, and it may be toxic, and you may need to release it, but it may feel good to you. It may even look good to you, because this person, nice. So maybe something that looks good, something that is good, but have you all strung out. Outside influences, sheesh. So, fire signs, make drugs, maybe even partying. This person is on the toilet. I mean, you're on a stool, on a stall. They're not using the bathroom, but they're somewhere. They're not forced to be there, but it's toxic because they shouldn't be there that long. They shouldn't be doing that long. Outside influences. So I'm going to do 2 cards because all these cards are in the upright. And I normally do 2 when it's in reverse, because reversals are your fears. So upright, your hopes. So we're gonna do 2 since none of these are in reverse. Your hopes. Your hopes are for peace. 2 of Swords. Libra energy. You're hoping for peace. No more fighting, no more backbiting, no more, because swords are all about communication. So with these 2 swords crossing each other, it's like back and forth, clashing energy, fighting negativity. But your hope is that no more of that. But do you really want to end that? Because you may like the toxicity of the fighting. I'm just saying with the tools, it's choices. You have a choice. And then we got the 5 of Wands here. That's competition. That's fighting someone just like you. The female, if you're a male, the female version. If you're female, the male version of you. So you're fighting yourself. You're playing for the same team, fire signs, but y'all fighting yourself. So maybe you like that. This is tough because I don't see nothing really bad about this devil card, but that means you're bound. So you're bound by toxicity? Maybe. No judgment. Maybe. Then that may be your person too. So what's your fear? Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, what's your fear? Another Leo card. So we got, where's the other Leo card? Strength is Leo. Then we got the Sun is Leo. And it's your energy again. So you fearing. So are you fighting? Are you fighting? You want peace, but are you fighting this energy because you're afraid to be vulnerable? You're afraid of being vulnerable because this little old person can subdue you? Are you afraid to be vulnerable? Be back to the kid state. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. And I had to say Leo first because this is, the Sun is Leo. This is a happy card, the happiest card. Let me breathe. You got the happiest card in the deck. And then above it, we got the Devil. So it's like you fighting your happiness, or are you fighting to be vulnerable? Fire signs, you don't want to be vulnerable? Is that what you're clashing against? Because look at that Sun back here. It's no card. This is the Sun card, and then the Sun is back here. But you're trying to block it out. You're afraid to be vulnerable because you don't want to think that this average person can hold you, can get you, can whatever. Oh, sheesh. Okay, so what's the outcome for my fire signs? Some wanted to come out, but if it was meant to, it'll come back out. Fire signs, what's the outcome? Where y'all at? Where you going? If you follow this, where are you going? Where are you going? What's the outcome? Emperor, Aries energy, still your energy. The outcome is Emperor. If you learn to control, because the Emperor is all about control, by it being an outcome, it's that if you control how you feel and your emotions about the situation, instead of being combative, you'll be empowered. It'll empower you. It'll set you forward. You actually will gain control of the situation and yourself if you can figure out that being vulnerable and being happy is not a bad thing. If you can figure out how to move forward on your journey and just let the universe take you where you need to be and have some type of self-control, not to be too stubborn, things will work out. Not to fight it every step of the way. Things will work out for you, because I feel like that energy is kind of toxic, and it's not really bad with this devil card. This is not a bad, even though it's the devil card, Capricorn energy, which is all about control, to work ethics, which is the same thing with the Emperor. These two cards are about work, all about being in control, being successful, putting things, making things orderly, making things right. So I feel like if you can have some control over yourself and your emotions and your vulnerability and your happiness, things will work out. Things will work out right for you. Don't worry about the bad things that come out of it, because there's always good things in life. The bad goes with the good goes with the bad. What goes up must come down. So don't be too focused on what happened before. Move forward and try to change the situation instead of battling, because these two cards are battling. It's like either I'm battling you with my words, or I'm battling you with my actions and my emotions and my passions. And this is all about working. So don't work against people that are really for you. Their ideals might not be the same as yours, but try to take their ideas and make them work to your advantage. Basically, don't be so against it. Don't go hide out. Where the devil card? Don't go to work and hide out in the bathroom trying to figure out a way to sabotage the other person. I don't know. I feel like that applies, whatever. Because this is all about a work situation, I feel like. Also, the Emperor is a father, too. But this Emperor right here, I feel like this is all about control, work, environment, even some type of situation where there's multiple people where you got to make decisions. It could be even with sports. But you guys, take it with a grain of salt and move on. Like, comment, subscribe to Kiwi's Cards. Also, don't be bitter. Get that out of your heart. Get it out of your spirit and move forward. Thanks, guys.